Hey, everybody, welcome back to another episode of LKM Coast to Coast. My name is Lizard. You're on the Fishing Family Network, and I'm coming to you live from Cedarburg, Wisconsin. I'm still on vacation, and I'm a rookie. And so, what I'm going to do is I am going to figure out how to turn my.
Get out,
Oh,
monster! I'm coming in from the East Coast, and I'm not a rookie. So we just want to thank you for coming tonight. Truly have a fantastic show in store for you. We have Blue Collar Fishing with us tonight as our guest. Kelly, we can't thank you enough for being here tonight, and it's going to be a great show. It's going to be a great show.
Hi, guys.
I hope so.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
Kelly had us on his show like
You were
6 months ago or something. What?
You were the first guest when I did the lives.
We were your first guests?
We were Kelly's first guests, and that's where it all kind of started for us. Let's talk about that for a second.
That's insane.
Because Blue Collar Fishing had us as his guests for his first live stream. It was a great show, I thought. It was a lot of fun. We just sat there, we talked for a little while, and that kind of gave us the idea of getting this all going, Kelly. Hate to say it, but we're riding some coattails here, and we have been ever since. So we can't thank you enough for introducing us to the live stream, because we just have so much fun doing it anyway.
I don't mind riding the blue collar coattails.
Hell no. So
yeah, I was telling people, I was talking to you two earlier. I was talking to Steven at Far Out Foods during the week. Me and him in the future are going to work on like a pre-mixed fish fry maybe, and a seafood seasoning that we were talking about. But I was talking to him, and I told him I was going to be on here, and he said, oh, that's awesome. And I'm like, relax, it's not that awesome. I made both of those schmucks.
It's true. We'll put it out there now. Yep.
It's two.
Oh boy, it's been a long week.
A long week.
Now you're on vacation.
I am still on vacation. I fly out Wednesday morning.
Back home, and you go back to
work.
Back
home and back to my 7 jobs.
Nice.
Yeah, and now you get your little week's vacation from social media.
Yes.
And
I tell you, I'm taking a week off, folks. I can't wait. Taking a week off. So starting Wednesday, I am out of here for a week. We'll be back on next Monday night for LKM Coast to Coast. Unless are we taking a week off? We were discussing this because we got the ISSAs coming up. So there's a lot of moving parts. We got a lot of things to do with the ISSAs.
I would say the best thing for us to do is to take that Monday after the ISSAs. We could do a special episode that Saturday.
Yeah.
If we could get some network connection and then forego the Monday, because we're going to be, when am I heading? Let's see. I'm coming in Thursday, Wednesday, or Thursday?
Well, Thursday we have 2 radio slots that we're doing.
We're doing some radio,
one in the mid-afternoon.
Yeah.
And so we definitely have to be there on that. That's Friday.
I would say take the break that Monday.
Yeah.
Because we gotta. I mean, we could take it now, but it ain't gonna change anything. But that Monday would be nice to be able to take a break. And maybe we'll do something from the ISSAs. Maybe it'd be small.
Yeah.
Or maybe we'd do a live one like this 2-man version.
Yep.
And we can't tell you folks, but you will be impressed by the.
Well, I tell you, they've just done a lot of work. Ooh. ISSA, Tammany over there, she's done an unbelievable job making the ISSA awards something that it's going to be hard to follow. It's the first one of its kind. Yep. And they are definitely doing it right. So this is exciting. It's very exciting. We're actually giving away some of those VIP packages tonight.
Yeah, we're giving half of them away tonight.
Half of them away tonight, and then half of them away next week.
Yep.
So we're gonna do that tonight. I'm excited. So we have the people that have we had that tweet go up, and we have the people that listed that they can make it, and we've gone ahead and we've we're gonna select those.
We're going to select 5 tonight and 5 next week.
Next week. That's correct. That's correct. So it's exciting times. Exciting times. Kelly.
Yes, sir.
Talk to me, Chief. How's everything going with you? You're back on YouTube. I just saw a video of yours. Awesome content. Awesome catch and cook. You're back.
Well, let's say so if people didn't know, Kelly, did they sell your property that you guys were living in, or?
Yes.
So you had to move residences, and it was a little herky jerky for you there for a while.
Still a little herky jerky. We're in between houses right now. The area of Pennsylvania we live in, the housing market went.
Oh wow!
So the people who the people who own the property that we were trying to purchase, actually, they got an offer that we couldn't match, and they sold it to them.
Yeah.
And that was the end of that. And then we were renting it from the owners that we were trying to purchase it from, and then the market kind of exploded, and they got an offer that I couldn't match. Not in that time limit.
Yeah.
And then so we're in between properties right now, and we're staying with family, and while the dust was kind of settling for that, I life got real busy, and I had to kind of pause everything else for a couple of weeks. I think I missed 2 uploads, and everybody thought I disappeared. I'm like,
well, you know how fickle social media is, and for those people out there who don't know who Kelly is, he is Blue Collar Fishing BCF. Excuse me. And he is involved with Wolfpack Fishing. You can catch him on YouTube on Blue Collar Fishing. He is also on Twitter on Blue Collar Fishing. You were also on Facebook.
Instagram and Facebook.
Facebook, yeah. And it's and there are some slight variances in the names, right? Because it's fish in or fishing.
Right. Well, there's you can't always get the same name on
yeah, sure,
on the social media pages. Sometimes the URL is already owned by somebody, even if they're not using it. They buy up the URLs, or they buy up, like Blue Collar Fishing with a G.com. Nobody's using, but it belongs to somebody, so they can sell it to somebody.
Absolutely.
So I to give a little backstory, I got involved with you. I fell in love with Blue Collar Fishing and my Blue Collar family, who I like to call my Blue Collar family, pretty early on, when I decided to actually do anything on social media. I was a consumer for many years, but decided, perhaps I could go onto this social media stuff. I didn't have social media because I wasn't a big fan of it. I got kids, and I thought that was going to be my, no. But so to give some backstory, Kelly's show is a very relaxing show and a very
it is an everyday angler kind of journey.
Yes,
it
is not a Guggen Brothers. It is not a running and gunning guitar show, 250 horse. It is a lifestyle fishing show that includes his family, and it includes your own trials in fishing. With you and occasionally your friends, and often your family, and just your life. And I particularly like those kind of shows because I get a little tired of what I kind of think some of those other shows are a little bit over edited, because we all know that, it's not a life, it's not a, well, I mean, our lives are like rock stars, but not everybody's lives are like rock stars. So, but I fall in love with it because it's how I unwind at the end of the day. I come home and I watch my Blue Collar, and I have a couple beers, and it gives me a good feeling inside. And that's what I get out of your show, is you give me a good feeling, and you don't always get that sort of stuff on YouTube. I fell in love with my blue collar family, and that's how Kelly and I hooked up. And I haven't met Kelly yet, but I've sent birthday presents to his kids, and I know that man on the other side of the screen is a good human being because he's shown himself over the last year to me, and his ethics and morals and values are really good, and that's important to our viewers too. So,
without a doubt. You know what I love about Kelly's channel is it's real. You know, there's some
Yeah.
videos out there that he's like, I didn't catch a fish all day.
Yeah.
But it's the reality of going fishing. That's exactly what it is.
We were talking about this the last video, which is the one after the catch and cook that you like so much. But the last video that was making something out of nothing. I had all this content, getting prepared, getting bait, getting to the river, getting to the bank. Boom! Thunderstorm.
Right. Yep. And that's the reality of going fishing.
And there's only a handful of those reality shows out there that are really, 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 really real. And of course, if anybody wants to know some of those other real shows too, Kelly will let you know. I actually learned about Kelly's show from another real show, Realistic Fishing. And that was how I got into Kelly's show and Panfish Bill and Alex Rudd and a lot of the other great realistic YouTubers out there that don't necessarily over edit their stuff, and they do keep the true content of the day. They might edit, but the true content of the day is still there. So
definitely,
yeah, that's how it. So that's the backstory. So
good stuff. Good stuff. So let's talk. What do I do with my hands? See, I reframed my camera here, and now you can see my hands and my arms, so I look all awkward. But
yeah, you look like a funky chicken. Yeah.
What do I do with these things? What do I do? But I went fishing this past weekend. I know you're up there in Wisconsin.
You went fishing?
Now. I did. I went fishing.
I went fishing a couple times too.
Yeah. Every day. It must be nice to be on vacation. Anyway, I took my daughter to the Cape Cod Canal this past week.
The Cape Cod Canal.
Yep. And it's not supposed to count. Bucktails is in the chat room right now. It's not supposed to count. Yeah. It would have counted because we caught nothing in the Cape Cod Canal.
Ouch.
Yeah, big bolo. But we had a great time just getting my daughter out there and excited about casting and just spending some time with her. It was nice.
They were crushing them in the canal 2 weeks ago.
They're going to crush them again in a couple months, but they finally made it to the Buzzards Bay. So they're in the bay right now. They made it through the canal. I mean, people are still catching them in the canal, but not many, not as much as normal. And then
I saw a little bit of that.
What's that?
I saw a little bit of that striper trip over on Two Spice Guys channel. I went over there and checked it out.
Oh yeah. It was a good time. We had a great time. We caught a lot.
We can't tell you a ton about it. Well, actually, we'll tell you all about it at the end of the show. If you want to find out who won Lizard versus Monster, we'll let you guys know at the end of the show if you stick around.
Absolutely, stick around. We'll let you know.
So let's see. Where do you want to start with, Kelly? God, there's so much to talk about. You're back on, Kelly.
Yeah, I've been back on for a while.
Well, yeah, no. You're settled. You're a little more settled at the moment than you were in the last couple of months. What big collaborations you got coming up?
Collaborations. I fish with Ron. He's a buddy of mine. He lives pretty close to me. I fish with him quite a bit. He's got his own channel, Out and About Outdoors. And then
I am a subscriber.
I fished with Osney's Fishing Adventures.
Yeah.
We did me and Ron did a collaboration with him together.
Yeah.
We have but some of the bigger ones, back in March when I was at the Classic, when I was down in Knoxville, I went catfishing on Watts Bar off the Tennessee River with Panfish Bill. Yeah. So me and Billy Claybo were saying we should do it again. So we may hopefully do that again this year. And somehow in that time on Instagram, and then I met him at the Classic. And then he did my show before when I was doing the lives, but I've become friendly, I guess, with Alex Rudd of Alex Rudd Fishing, and
Yep.
he's sponsored and he's doing kayak bass fishing right now, I think,
Yep.
and which I met Chad Hoover and Gene Jensen down there too. But I'm in talks with. Excuse me, I apologize. I'm in talks with Alex Rudd. We've talked about going down there and fishing with him in that Tennessee River and Chickamauga area.
Mhm.
For those of you who don't know, I grew up in Tennessee. I live in Pennsylvania now, but I grew up in Tennessee, so I'm familiar with all those lakes and tributaries that are around there.
Yeah.
So possibly that. But from the research I've seen, like they're saying 2019 is the year of collaboration. Collaboration is key. The more channels you can get on, the more, because the algorithm has changed. So you've got to put yourself out there a lot more.
Yeah.
Videos I used to get 400 or 500 views on, now it's a fight to 50.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. It's
Why
tough.
is that? Can you, for some people who
The
have used it
algorithm
in,
changed. The keywords aren't showing up like they used to.
Yeah, that's one great thing about you, Kelly, is I've learned a lot about YouTube itself. Because of you. You study YouTube, you
I
you go
try.
you go through
yeah,
their bylaws, you check all the the algorithms, the keywords, stuff like that.
yeah,
It's
you can't say words. You know what I mean?
that was
Otherwise,
good.
it really screws up your algorithm.
That's funny. You see how he just beeped himself
Well, it's
out like
just
that? That was good.
not only that, but
It's called self
I've done
censorship, Sonny. Try it.
Yeah,
I've
right.
done I've done 100 videos, so
Yeah.
I would hate for 100 videos to go into the wind because
Yep.
I did something that YouTube doesn't like anymore. So
Right.
Yeah. Yep.
Now you are over 1,000 subscribers now. Let's talk about that for a
Yes.
second.
yeah,
So
The magical fairy dust has landed in Pennsylvania.
absolutely. So what was it? About a month and a half ago, we did a push to get you up over 1,000.
Oh, that
yeah,
was
right.
2 months ago. I think it was 2 months ago.
Was it?
Maybe it was right before the whole housing situation
Yeah.
came crashing
Yeah, that's
down.
why I want
So
to say it's about 2,
it was
but
really that was really bad timing because if I could have just sorry, sitting on my Fire Stick remote, the TV was haunted to me. That was a really bad time, and I felt if I could have rode that wave a little bit more, like my view count and everything could have been up.
probably, I mean, you're probably right, but we've learned a couple things. And one, yeah, uh, you know, social media is fickle, sure. Um, we drop off periodically because you just gotta take a little time for the family and rejuvenate yourself. Pounding at social media all the time will wear on you. And there's no end to it because there's always funny stuff to talk about. There's always interesting things. There's always something that I can hop on there for. But there's a certain level of sanity. I mean, um, I dropped off this week and I put a huge burden on Sonny. And Sonny, I mean, he did a lot this week for me. It's a lot to do. And then you get involved in all these different genres, and there's all kinds of periscopes and promotions, and sometimes you get too many irons in the fire, and you just end up, what happens is you end up loving too many people. That's what happens. That's truly the essence of what happens is you end up loving too many people, and then they're like, oh, hey, I got this cool thing, and I'm like, hey, I'm fishing, but you don't want to disappoint people, and sometimes you gotta take the time, gotta get out there.
You
I
got
mean,
to unplug it.
honestly, I brought all my GoPros. I brought my whole new GoPro setup, which was my batteries with a YOLO stick to plug into the boat. I bought these huge memory cards, so I never have to change the memory. So I don't have to do anything anymore. I just literally plug that GoPro in, and I'm done for the day. Um, with my mics, I didn't take 2 seconds of footage. 2 seconds. Yeah, and I'm sure he's not happy about that either because I actually need some video
We
footage of me
need
fishing. But
video. Yes, we
I
do.
know. I'm sorry, but I was having just too genuine of a time,
I don't
and
blame you.
it just got away from me. So
And that's what
but
happens, you know. But I
yeah,
actually spent a couple hours in edit today. So we're
that's good.
getting the pilot episode together. We're editing it. What we're
Pilot
doing is
episode of what?
of hunting for monsters.
Hunting for monsters.
Yeah, yeah. Team Lizard versus Team Monster. We were out there, 2 boats, 2 teams, over 40 fish total caught on camera. And right
On
now,
the mad ocean.
it was great. What great footage we have from that.
Kelly's going to be very unhappy he missed it. He was going to come out
I
actually,
know.
and all of his life went to poo-poos.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
say it went to poop, but
Well,
hey,
Yeah.
you know, it just
Well,
like
no, it didn't go to pool, but it didn't allow him because that's close to him. That's not too far away from him. So
no. But well,
Yeah.
actually, I think you're about what, 7 hours? 7 hours from
yeah,
Cape
something
Cod.
like that. 7-hour drive.
Yeah,
I was a little disappointed because well, I just want to meet the guy,
well, I'm
Well,
hoping
in person.
we have the opportunity to meet him coming up in the next couple weeks. That's the
What?
well, I'm
Are
driving.
you saying I'm gonna fly in to you?
You're gonna
I
fly
don't know
here.
if I'm gonna make that Atlanta trip.
No?
That's gonna be a little hard around this time of year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I know, but I am actually driving to Atlanta because we have all the camera equipment. We have camera folks coming, camera crew coming with us. We have an audio guy coming with us. We have a whole bunch of stuff going on, but I'm driving down the East Coast, and then on our way back, we're hoping to do some filming and fishing on the way back as well. So I'm hoping we can snag Lizard King for a couple extra days on that trip.
Oh, you're asking for a lot, son.
I know. Well, we'll see. We'll see how it all goes.
I mean, I had to walk into bosses. I would say, "Hey, I'm leaving. By the way, I'm leaving for a week."
Yeah, right.
And then I came back from that thing and I said, hey, just to let you know,
I'm leaving for 3
I'm leaving
weeks.
for 2 weeks." And then now I got to go back now and go, hey,
I'm leaving for a
2
week.
weeks. I'm leaving for Atlanta.
Another week.
Yeah.
Well,
So I don't know. It's hard with your job, and
yeah.
I've got a pretty flexible job and I'm a lucky guy. I really am. But I mean, I still got to show up to make the money. And
Make that
eventually that runs out, honestly.
right.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Well, I have a job and it's flexible. My 9 to 5, I work for a nonprofit. I have plenty of time off, but my wife's job is not as flexible. But besides just having besides just getting like overwhelmed, I don't get overwhelmed with the fishing. Like if the whole world went to hell, I go fishing.
Right.
Sure.
Right.
That's what I do. You know what I mean? If just everything went to crap in one day, I go fishing.
Yep.
Mhm.
But you get overwhelmed with fishing and filming.
Yeah.
Oh,
The-
yeah.
Yeah.
The filming gets to be a little overwhelming sometimes, or the SD card, you end up error coding it out, and you get home and you data dump, and there's nothing on it, or
Yeah.
like I went out the other day and my son recorded. I actually had 2 of those catfish videos filmed. My son was recording with the GoPro, but he held the button too long, so instead of recording an hour and a half of video, I had 350.
No. Oh.
So I had to delete all that and delete the SD card. But
Yeah.
you get overwhelmed with the filming part of it. But besides just that, you mentioned I'm a family guy. I'm a family guy and I'm a busy guy. My real life is busy most of the time, so I have to make time to film, make time to fish. I've got a 9 to 5 job. My wife's got a 9 to 5 job. I've got 2 teenage sons that they're still minors. They still need me. They can't do everything for themselves yet. That I've got to take care of,
Yeah.
bills to pay, people to visit.
Yeah. Speaking of which, how is the blue collar family?
We're doing good.
Good.
The dog's staying at a friend's. We go see her every
Oh,
weekend until we get. Yeah, that's a little rough.
that's a rough part.
Yeah, but
What's it? What's your dog's name? Blue
Ziva.
Fuzz. No, it's blue
I call her
collar.
Fuzzy Blue Collar on video.
Fuzzy
Yeah,
blue collar, man. You
Fuzzy
can't
Blue
break
Collar.
character.
I love it.
I think
And
I've called her.
you're
North
looking
on video.
you're looking good. You're looking good. What are you doing? Are you working out? What's going on here?
I gave up carbs.
Oh, you gave up carbs.
Ooh.
Yeah, I've lost 17
Wow.
pounds.
Like a keto diet or
Pretty close to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Low carb diet. There's about 50 grams a day different in like a low carb diet and a keto diet. Low carb
Wow.
is under 100 grams of carbohydrates a day, and keto is you try to keep under 50. I've gave up enough carbs that well, yesterday I had sugar. I had a small ice cream. I cheated for the first time in forever, but
Mm.
so now my body's running off of gluten. But after a few hours of not having carbs, when all that processes, um, the calories that your body burns when you're like just if you stayed in bed all day or
Yeah.
whatever for your heart and lungs to work
Yeah.
is that's normally fueled by gluten, which is produced by sugars and carbohydrates. If
Mhm.
your body doesn't have any of that, it goes into what's called ketosis, and then it starts burning fat.
Yeah.
So think of like a campfire. Gluten calories would be like the kindling, and then ketosis would be like when the big wood starts and it just burns slow and steady.
Nice.
I like
Yeah.
this. I like this.
My brother and sister, my brother-in-law and my sister, yeah, James is on here tonight, I think. Yeah, James is on here.
Yep, he's in the chat.
Yeah, because I'm upstairs. They're downstairs. They're on that keto diet. And so God, they've lost like James lost like 45 pounds or something. And giving up some of those sugars. He actually replaced some of those sugars with the cowboy coffee chew, which I mean, he told me like weeks later, hey, can you send me some more of that cowboy coffee chew? And I was like, yeah, sure. Okay. Why?
Cowboy coffee.
He's like, well, yeah, when I need that little extra boost, I was throwing the cowboy coffee chew in. And I was like, oh, well, hell yeah, brother. Also, I sent him some. But I tell you,
you look great. You look great.
You look spectacular, man.
He really does. I saw you in the video, and I said to myself, "Wow, he's definitely been working out for sure." Because you look fantastic, and yeah, we gotta get.
The weight was getting to be a bit on my knees trying to get, especially I bank fish a lot, so getting in and out of places,
Absolutely.
I hear you.
I'm still working on that boat. I'm stacking up those paychecks.
Good for you. Good.
So
for
now
you.
it's not only stacking up paychecks, but it's now, like I said, we're between houses. So where do I put it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Not bad. Not bad. I'm unfortunately not able to cut carbs out of my diet. I'm Italian, so I eat a lot of pasta and bread and anything that's not good for you. That's what I do. But I started working out a couple weeks ago when I found out that we were going to the ISSA awards.
Oh yeah, is that why you're wearing the athletic bra? You were working out earlier?
Exactly. Right in the chest here. It's
nice.
It's held in by a support.
Like I'd get a thicker one. I'd get a thicker one. It looks like is your air conditioning on right now?
It is. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. That's my temperature gauge.
You have barbells.
You like that? AC's on. It's awful chilly in here. Awful chilly. But yeah, since we're going to the ISSAs, I don't want to be the short, fat, bald guy. I just want to be the short, bald guy. So I've been working out for the first time in years. I feel great.
I'll be the tall, bald guy if you don't mind.
Well, you're gonna be the tall, fat, bald guy.
I am not fat.
Oh God, yeah, you're right. You're right. You just carry your weight in your gut. That's all.
Yeah.
That's good.
I'm gaining weight
I don't-
to do a weight reduction challenge.
Well, that's a great idea. That's a
They
great
offered
idea.
$50,000 to hold up a can of something.
Yes. Pack it on.
Don't worry,
and lose
everybody.
it all in the course of a week.
Don't worry, everybody. It's just a thing I'm doing. 12 ounces at a time.
Hey, it's just something I'm doing, but I don't have any plans on becoming a diet and fitness channel. So, what we got going on about fishing?
Yeah, let's talk about
We're
fishing.
talking some
Geez.
fishing.
God, it's a fishing family network. You would think we talk more about fishing.
Well, Kelly, Kelly is always the one who's bitching about fishing.
Yes. Kelly,
He's like,
talk to us about
why
fishing. Give
why
us
do
a
you
fishing
got this
story.
circus clown on here? I thought this was a fishing channel.
We got the Timmy Z fishing story segment on the FFN.
Ooh.
So that's yours tonight. So think about that. We'll come back to it, and you got to think about
Got a
it.
fishing story, Kelly, because we always do the Zadrazel, the Tim Drazel fishing story. So
Fishing story. It started a couple weeks ago, but we're
well,
gonna keep
while
that
he's
one
thinking
going.
about that,
Let's
you
go
want
to
to
the
give
chat
something
room.
away? Go to
Sure.
the chat room.
Yeah, let's go to the chat room.
Give away some
Hello, everybody.
coffee chew or something.
Yeah, I don't have my card here, so I'm going to.
That's fine. That's fine. Just somebody write it down, and as soon as I get back to San Diego, I'll start sending some stuff out.
So we got Penguin Productions is in the house. I'm trying to go all the way back in my chat.
Oh, good luck.
We got Penguin Productions in the house. We got
There's
Montauk Fishers here.
75 people here, so good luck.
Fishing Stripes. Danya's here. Danya Thornton's here. We got James Erlauer. That's your brother-in-law. He's down.
Brother-in-law, yeah, he's downstairs watching me on the
Rich Faircloth.
87
Southern Rhythm Promotions is here.
foot TV.
Lost and Found. We got Bassingal. Bassingal's here. Barbara's here. Hey, Barbara.
Yep.
We have Stephanie. We got Country Mamas in the house.
Yep.
She bounces in from now, every once in a while. You haven't been on Twitter too much, Stephanie. We gotta get you back on Twitter.
I think she's settling a bunch of stuff out because she's actually she's moving to
right?
Alabama. Yeah.
Yes. Yep. We have Jack's in the house. Jack, I just want you to know I'm using your lures in the salt water, and we got some great footage of your lures out there. They're unbelievable. They swim great. Catching some big fish on them, and we actually got some on film. So I can't wait to show you that footage. I'll show it to you before it comes public. But
I use that pack of paddle tails he sent me last week.
Oh yeah, Jack's fantastic guy. He really hooked us up for this pilot episode, and those lures are amazing, absolutely amazing. So if you guys haven't had a chance, go on over to jackslures.net and check those out. They're handcrafted, hand carved, hand painted, hand everything. Jeez, hand assembled, hand everything. Jack is a fantastic craftsman when it comes to lures. So definitely go check that out.
If y'all remember, my sister had a house fire. So I'm actually finally the house is done. That was a year ago.
Yep.
About 9 months ago, and we lost. This is one of two new doggies. We lost the doggie in the fire.
Oh.
And this is one of the two new doggies.
Now, what is that incentive? You guys have something that's going on with the dog.
Yeah, that's
what's it called?
Oh, the thing for the recall?
Yeah, for the recall.
Yeah, it's called Bubba Barks Back. And you can find Bubba Barks Back on Twitter, on Instagram, and on Facebook. And Bubba Barks Back, and you can go on there, and it's just simply Bubba Barks Back. They've been in the Chicago Sun-Times. They have been in all the local newspapers. They were on Fox News, and it was just incredible that they actually got on network television. But they have published all of the
recalls.
If you want to look the brand name and the serial numbers of these humidifiers that came out of China, and they've been on recall for like 4 or 5 years. People don't realize they have them. They've caused hundreds of thousands of fires and millions of dollars of loss. And so my niece, she started that Bubba Barks Back thing, and I think they have 71 or 75. I don't know. I can't remember exactly the number of people that said. I went down, I checked, and I had one of those recalled, and I never knew it. So, save a life, save a family member. Sometimes the darn dog is more precious than your husband. So,
it's true.
Oh, I got the other one. So they got 2 instead of 1 this time. Here's the other one. Yeah, they're some pretty incredible pooches. They've only been around about a month now, right? 2 months. So, yep,
Beauties.
they're brand new ones.
Beauties.
Yeah, there's some cuties. Yeah, so, but the house is back together. What else do we want to talk about? We're gonna give away some Cowboy Coffee Chew, right?
Yeah.
Dude, you didn't even mention a ton of people. Richard Faircloth, Sandra from Southern Rhythm Promotions,
Justin O'Berry,
yep,
Dennis Ellis, Lee Stappington,
Gal, Fishing Stripes,
Ed Seiler,
yeah,
Lee
Silerman, Dennis Ellis.
Dennis Ellis.
Do you know who Dennis Ellis is?
He's new to me, but doesn't mean that he might have a different.
I don't know. Dennis.
Anyway, Dennis, thank you for showing up to the chat.
Thank you for showing up to the show.
Marty,
it's always nice to have someone new.
Marty Mack is in the house.
Oh, Eddie from Fishing in the Dark. Eddie, Otter, and Uncle Pete gave me 2 bags. They went through all their stuff and they gave me 2 massive. They're like a Bonds bag full of stuff, and they're going straight to Fishing in the Dark. So
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get some.
Yeah,
stuff
not a problem.
Keep going.
Not a problem. So Eddie from Fishing in the Dark, we got a bunch of baits for the vets. I really can't thank Otter and Uncle Pete, OG Lizard one, enough for that. Jack Ames or John Ames. John Ames, thanks for coming to the show. That's awesome when we have people. Of course, Penguin Productions are here. Got to be careful for those penguins. Steve Gammon, of course, is here. Hey, by the way, if we owe anybody anything, I've been on vacation, so I'm not going to get back to it until I get back this week, and we'll get the last of everything sent out from the last couple of weeks. We talked about Jack Van Fleet. Nice. Perhaps somebody wants to win BSF Outdoors. Montauk's here. Thank you, BSF Outdoors. I haven't seen you here before. And if you haven't checked out Blue Collar Fishing, please check out Blue Collar Fishing. I mean, I've been Blue Collar Fishing fan for over a year now, and I really can't thank Kelly for everything he's done for us. He's been very kind to LKM Productions, and y'all got to stick around because Kelly's got a huge announcement. His 1,000 subscriber giveaway for YouTube has been backlogged a little bit because of his housing situation, and this is the big announcement. This is the big bad boy right here. Yep. So stick around if you guys want to see. If you guys want to hear about the 1,000 promo, are you gonna do a video, Kelly?
Yeah, I'm going to do a video.
Nice.
I was going to
go ahead.
Announce tonight and do a video and launch that, and that should launch this week. I was going to try to get one up tomorrow, but I had to work today, and I did this and that dinner, so I don't know. Maybe I'll get it filmed tonight. Hopefully, I'll get it up tomorrow. But if not, then I will launch Thursday and Sunday this week. I'm trying to launch Tuesdays and Sundays, but I'm trying to get 2 in a week since I was going for a while. But at least one. You know what I mean? So if it doesn't launch Tuesday, it should launch Thursday, and then I'll do a Sunday video.
Yeah. I assume you're giving away a lot of cool stuff from the fishing family.
Yeah, I'm giving away from the fishing family, I've got stuff from Jack's Lures that we were just talking about. I've got a couple of Mars tees. Trapper Tackle sent me a box. I've got a box of Trapper Tackle hooks I'm going to put in it.
Nice.
I've got plastics that you guys sent me. I've got Cowboy Coffee Chew, Far Out Food.
Nice.
Wonderful.
And I myself am, with it being summertime, this line right here, Wolfpack has just started printing these.
Oh,
These
it's a
are
new Wolfpack design?
well, it's mine. It's Wolfpack prints them. You can get them at
Nice.
wolfpackpf.com. It's my logo and my design. It's just got it over the breast pocket area here with my logo.
What's your Wolfpack? You have a Wolfpack discount code, don't you?
Yeah, you go to wolfpackpf.com and enter code WPKM for 10% off.
WPKM.
KM
WPKM.
for
Yep.
that. The KM stands for
My real name.
his real name. So WPKM.
Got it.
Yep.
Yeah. Back when I first signed with Wolfpack, I was still signing everything under my real name and not my user synonym.
I love you know I own a bunch of Wolfpack stuff, and I love Wolfpack stuff. I own a bunch of blue collar fishing stuff too. I did not bring my blue collar T-shirt this time, which I usually do. I was on a little bit of a crunch, and I just forgot that you were going to be on the show before I'd gotten back, so I had accidentally forgot my. I got the blue one. I love the blue one. I really like that blue.
I've got the blue one with the pro staff on the back.
Do you have any new stuff coming up with Wolfpack?
This shirt is new. This is the long sleeve, so you protect yourself from the sun a little
UV.
bit. I don't know if it's. I mean, it's long sleeve. It's thin, so it's UV protection. I don't think it's the skin cancer material rated material, but
Yeah.
I'm
sure it offers you protection.
Oh yeah.
If y'all know Greg from Wolfpack, you see him on Twitter or Instagram. He's a pretty pale guy, and he wore this in Florida and didn't get burnt. So
that's good.
When they were there, so you know, and I asked for this specifically, and kind of a memorandum as I remembered Dave Cook and everything he's going through right now.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
You know, the sun's does damage now. It's
it does. Dave
melanoma can be really Dave's really struggling with that melanoma. So
yeah, Dave Cook. Dave Cook really changed the fishing family there for a while, and not that he hasn't stopped. But Dave really heightened everybody's awareness about melanoma, and I can't tell. I mean, he changed the group forever. He honestly changed the group forever, and people started I mean, they're wearing jerseys, they're wearing buffs, they're wearing everything. It was the most beautiful thing. I mean, it didn't take long. It took like 6-7 months, and now everybody's making sure that when they sell stuff, they're selling stuff with that sort of thing in mind. We're looking out for each other, and it's been a beautiful thing. I got to mention, we got a couple people in here. If you didn't know, John Ames was here. Sea Pro Fishing, who has actually stuck around a couple times. He was a brand new a couple weeks ago.
Yep.
Brookie's here.
Nice.
Brookie's here. Yeah. From
music family. That's right.
Yep. Yeah, you can go see her. She hands out the cocktails and food on the Robin Jen show on Saturday nights.
Yep, Kicking Country with Robin Jen on Spreaker. Actually, they're on 365 now too, I believe.
Oh, did they?
And
Nice.
they're on iHeartRadio.
Sick.
I know.
Oh, Peggy Fry's here. Hey, sorry, Peggy. I was driving back and I didn't have enough. I didn't. I tell you, up north Wisconsin is not really the best for cell service. Let me tell you. And I was driving back. We had stopped the neighbor that lived next door to to them at the cottage. He had died the day I flew in, and so we had to go to the funeral coming back today. And I think Peggy hopped on, but didn't have good cell service, so I apologize. Mitch, of course, is here in Targets, and I hope I'm not missing anybody, but
I'm sure we're missing a whole bunch of people, but
Yeah.
you know what? They're here,
Grant McIntosh.
and we're excited to have you. We can't thank you enough for tuning in tonight. And I know that you said fishing in the dark is here. I just want you to know, Ed, we have a whole bunch of bags of baits for you, like
What?
hundreds of baits, but we're waiting on just a couple people are actually donating more bags of bait. Like Bassingal just sent off a whole bunch of baits for you. So we're going to toss those in the box as well. And then everything's going out all at once.
I think we might surpass our 2019 goal of 500 baits. I think we might do it.
Don't you dare do this to me.
No, I'm
Don't
just
you
saying.
dare do this to me.
I'm just saying we're getting close to our goal, and we might surpass it.
We might.
Yeah.
He does.
We promised him
every
we'd get him
time.
500 baits for the vets.
Yep.
And I kid you not, between what we're getting there. I'm not promising. I'm saying we're gonna. It was a goal. It was a goal.
Kelly, in case you didn't know, there was a Periscope about 2 months ago, 2.5 months ago, and for some reason in the Periscope, I couldn't text. I couldn't. It wasn't.
Because he said the word poop, and everybody said nope.
Oh,
Get him out.
yeah, whatever it was, and I couldn't text. And so Ed, he's like, just so you guys know, we're taking donations for bags of baits of plastics, so that we can take the vets out and we can take them fishing. Because if they don't get donations, then things come out of their pocket, and it's a lot. So we're on the Periscope, and Frank says, "Oh yeah, we'll donate $200 in cash," which was fine. That's an easy one to fill. And then he's like, "We're going to donate 500 bags of plastics," and I think he meant to say 50 at first, but he said 500, so we're held accountable for 500. And we like to make sure that we make good on our goal. My dog's going crazy. She knows how crazy Frank is too. But anyway, 500 bags of plastics is what we're on the hook for. We currently have just over, I'd say close to 150 at this point. But we're going to make good on that 500 bags of plastics. And now he's saying that we're going to go above and beyond 500 bags of plastics. I love this guy. But yeah, so that's where the 500 bags of plastics came in. Gotta love it. But
hey,
we're almost there.
The moral of the story is don't drunken Periscope.
Yeah, and if you do, make sure that the other guy on the hook can text.
It's all for vets. So
yeah, no, of course.
Fishing in the dark.
Yeah,
fishing in the dark. Yeah, Eddie.
They take.
I'm sorry.
I'm familiar. They take vets struggling with PTSD out fishing to help them cope.
Yep, PTSD, TBI, mental illness. Yep, those guys are they're
You guy running it?
His name's Ed. He is out in Texas. He's the president of the organization. Then he and his partner, I believe his partner, I forget his name every time, but he's out of Arizona.
He's in Arizona.
Yeah, he's in Arizona. And what a fantastic organization. Yeah.
I just had it. Damn it.
Does he have a P.O. box or something on his Twitter?
You know what? I have his business card somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm not sure exactly, but we'll get that information.
We'll stick it in the description below.
I got a crate in the back of the truck I can throw in.
Absolutely. Oh yeah, that would be. I mean, they're more than appreciative to take any donations. They're just a great group of guys, and they're doing some fantastic things for vets out there. So
they take vets out, and what they do is, whoa, what happened? Oh, hello.
Hello.
Oh,
I see you.
He went away. They take vets out, and they want them to continue that, the chess game. I call it a chess game, right? It doesn't matter how many times I go fishing, I learn something new. It's just nonstop. And they give them
a rod, they give them a reel, they give them a tackle box, and then this week they learn about skipping docks with Senko worms, and so he builds that tackle box and builds that arsenal of baits over time, and that's what Eddie does, and Fishing in the Dark, and I can't thank that man enough.
Absolutely.
Doing a great job, and his partner
You're right.
too, and it's
I do the same thing. I can't.
why do I always forget his name?
I do the same thing. I can't, for the love of me, I can't remember. But I watch all his periscopes. I just can't. I can't remember his name. But
You all right over there, Munster? You get everything ironed out?
yeah, my dog's going crazy. She's in heat still. It's like a never-ending heat cycle, and she's just whining right now. I'd let you out, but I don't like you that much today.
What else you got going on? What else you got going on, Kelly? Talk to us, Goose.
I've got a couple of video ideas that I'm working on. If it'll stop raining, man, the rain has killed me this year. I don't know about where y'all at, but we had in eastern Pennsylvania in the spring, it rained every weekend for 17 out of 18 weekends.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
it rained every weekend for like 3.5 months.
I'm the same way. See, I work outside. I work exterior construction right now, and it's horrible because if it's raining or if the weather's bad, we can't work. So the past April, May, June, and the beginning of July have been the rainiest 4 months in New England history and Massachusetts history. So we haven't had a full. Are you kidding me, dog? Jesus. So we haven't had a full work week since April. It's nuts. Absolutely nuts.
I don't work outside, but it cuts into the fishing a lot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. And let's see.
Filming the camera here.
I can imagine.
But like the GoPro's waterproof, but you just end up with a blurry lens full of content and rain and water in your microphone.
Yep.
Absolutely.
But I've got I'm thinking about doing a parody video, an essentials video that I'm going to work on. That's something I can do, during the inclement weather.
My dog is going back.
I'm going to do the giveaway video we got coming up soon. Like I said, all the things I mentioned, and I'm going to give away.
When do you think that giveaway video is going to be coming out so people can make sure they tune in for that week?
This week. It'll be out this week.
All right, you heard it here, folks. You want to make sure that you're tuned in to
you're subscribed.
Subscribe to Blue Collar Fishing on YouTube because he's going to be giving away his 1,000 subscriber giveaway. It is massive. It's a massive giveaway with all of the awesome fishing and fishing family stuff that you're going to want, including awesome blue collar fishing apparel from Wolfpack Fishing. And if you want to get some, just plug in. He has a coupon code for you, and we'll make sure we put that also, Kelly, in our description of your coupon code. And that is WPKM is the coupon code, and you can get off of Wolfpack. I'm a huge Wolfpack fan. Everybody knows that. And I don't get sponsored by them. They're just friends of mine, and they make great stuff. I've owned their stuff for blue collar fishing shirts, a couple other. I have a hat. I wasn't even thinking I could have worn my wolf. Can you at least turn your mic off?
Give me a second. I'm going to put a diaper on my dog. Maybe
it's fine. Just put the mic off for a second.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Good Lord.
Then we have another collaboration is hopefully I get to do again this year is
what is that in your hold on? Stand down. What the hell is that in your hand?
Coffee cup.
When did they come up with that?
A while back. I had this when I was doing the lives.
You didn't tell me that they came out with the coffee cup.
Yeah, you can get the coffee cup. They got it in blue like this.
Yeah. Well, that matches my shirt.
Red, Kelly green,
Nice.
gold, white.
Do they have anything in lizard lime?
They got Kelly green.
I'll do Kelly green. That's fine. I'm gonna get me one of them for sure.
And then I'm gonna try to fish again. Chris Summerall came up and went fishing with me last year, so I'm gonna try to go over to him this year, go fishing again with Chris Summerall. We've become pretty decent friends. We chat on the regular, at least Twitter friends, I guess.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to go over there. He lives about an hour from me.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait to get some time with you. Our schedule just got ridiculous.
Sure did.
Just ridiculous.
But
Well, I mean, you are on the top of you're on our top 10 list of people we want to see. And I mean, we're going to be spending time in that area. So as soon as we get a chance, we're going to be doing it. But
no doubt.
But between our filming the shows now and then doing this stuff and trying to spend time with we've gained so many awesome friends through social media. It's insane.
Without a doubt.
It's insane. I never thought for a million years. Here I
Speaking of which, talking about awesome friends, I was just in New York City, and I met with George Dukas for the night. We had some drinks, we did some talking, just hanging out.
What?
Yes, it was awesome. Great
George
guy.
Dukas.
The George Dukas. Yep, that's how I muck it up with the country stars nowadays.
Oh, must be nice. I'm on vacation. You're mucking it up in New York City with George Dukas?
Hey, we got business to do. We got stuff going on here.
It was my
awesome.
name is on the business card too. How come I wasn't invited?
Speaking of business cards, they should be coming soon. I'm excited about that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so I can hand them out and pretend that we do stuff.
Yeah.
It's always good to pretend. Oh, my God. Did
you get her laid yet already?
Oh, my God. I was supposed to, but she Are you kidding me, pup? Are you kidding me right now? All right. So I know.
So you can't hear us right now, can you?
I can't hear a word.
All right.
I can hear
Aren't y'all supposed to give something away?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Hey,
we got busy talking about blue collar fishing.
Let's give something away. Let's do this. Let's give away some cowboy coffee chew. What do you say?
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
You want to do the number or the question or?
Yeah, you gotta come if whatever you want to do, Kelly.
Question. I've got a good question, I think.
Yeah.
All right, you got it.
You know the answer?
Yeah, I know the answer.
All right, good. Give the audience. Let me put it on your camera. The audience, it's all yours, Kelly. You give the question.
All you, Kelly.
The blast
is going on right now. Cowboy coffee chew.
Two cans of cowboy coffee chew. Just answer Kelly's question correctly. First person.
All right. To win 2 cans of cowboy coffee chew, what is the only state in the United States that you cannot catch any member of the bass species?
Ooh.
Only state in the United States that you can't catch because they're not present or because it's against the law.
It's not native.
They're not native.
Not native.
What is the only state in the U.S. that bass are not native?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Are you watching the comments, Kelly?
I am. Let's see. We got Alaska, New York, Hawaii, Nevada.
Alaska.
Alaska, the first. Mitch Oliver.
Mitch Oliver win.
Yeah.
So they're not native in Alaska, huh?
There are no bass in Alaska.
I did not know that. That I didn't know. Congratulations, Mitch. You get 2 cans of cowboy coffee chew. And you know what? I'm gonna just add it to the Mitch Oliver bag, which is right.
Dude, I'm so far behind on our giveaways.
I just caught up everything.
Everything?
Well, they're all right here. all.
Well, I mean, I thought I had something at my house that some of the stuff that you didn't have.
Yes, you do. But Mitch, just so you know, you're right there. Oh, I don't want to show your address, but you're right there. And it's going out tomorrow. I'm going to actually add 2 more cans of Cowboy.
Congratulations, Mitch Oliver. You are the proud owner of 2 cans of Cowboy Coffee Chew.
Oh, it's been a long week. But yes, I finally caught up with all of the mailings. Everything's going out this week. It was supposed to go out weeks ago.
I told you wait till I get back so I could take half the heat.
Yeah, it would have been nice. I had nothing.
Hey,
my wife.
I'm not going to apologize. I'm not going to apologize.
Well, my wife is in California this week. She's out in Sacramento visiting family.
What the hell is that?
Sacramento?
No, I mean, I'm here and she's in California.
I know, right? Well, she wanted to do that on purpose because who wants to be in the same state as you? Not I. So, anyway.
She's not hanging out with my wife?
I don't think so.
Mm.
No, that's like 10 hours away. Isn't it? How far are you from Sacramento? 10 hours? 12 hours?
10 hours.
Yeah. So she's in Sacramento right now. So I'm taking full advantage of the peace and quiet and getting so much done. So much.
Sure.
It's awesome.
Me, I've been taking advantage of doing nothing. Hey, if my brother-in-law is watching downstairs, I'm out of Pabst.
Oh, God. Must be nice.
What else you got going on, Kelly? Let's see. We got the 1,000 subscriber giveaway, right?
Yeah, that'll also be 100 videos.
100
really?
videos, yes.
I've done 100 videos. Yeah. I think my count on the official counter on YouTube is like 95, 96, but yeah. I've had to take down like 5 for copyright reasons once I got.
Yeah, monetized.
What was it? Was it?
I'm not monetized yet. I'm still working on watch time. So if any of you in the chat want to go and hit all my videos playlist and just let that play.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We're going to start.
No, I'm serious. Anybody who's watching, go over and watch Blue Collar Fishing. Like I said, Blue Collar Fishing is one of my cathartic shows, along with, I'm sure you watched Realistic too, Blue Kelly.
Yeah, here and there.
There's something about watching. Yeah. I got my core, Yeah. But there's something about watching the realistic shows.
I just got to show this real quick because I just got a comment. Ron, that's coming to the Penguins. Just so you know, it's in the bag. I just haven't got your address yet, and so I got to grab your address.
Oh. Hey, look what showed up miraculously!
Unbelievable. That's like camera magic right there.
Yeah,
I love it. I love it. So,
shh. Hey, quiet.
Ed caught 3 bass. Congratulations, Ed.
Caught 3 bass. Nice.
I guess he's watching while he's fishing.
Oh, nice. I didn't know.
How's the weather in Ohio?
It must be decent because he's out there fishing.
Yeah.
Hey, we also have some winners for the ISSA VIP packages.
Oh, do you want to talk about that?
You want to keep them till the end? It's up to you.
Are we going to give away Oh, by the way, if you all haven't checked out the Aldo Rosado episode, go check out the Aldo Rosado episode. Tons of people have. I think our core group has already. We had Aldo Rosado in the flesh on our channel. And you can check them out. We're going to do a lot of other stuff with Aldo Rosado. If you want to learn the secret fishing tips of the most incredible angler to grace the waters,
absolutely,
you're gonna have to stay tuned.
The guy is legendary. He's got some unbelievable tips, and so
we only scratched the surface.
Mm-hmm.
My uncle and Otter and Tater. That's the compound. It's Bubba, Otter, and Tater. And Bubba, Otter, and Tater watched like feverishly. They were like, they were waiting for like that extra,
Oh
thing.
yeah.
And we only scratched the surface. My uncle was like, I could have told you that. And I was like, hey, man, we just scratched the surface with the guy. We're just getting the backstory, you know?
Absolutely. We're going to have him on again. And actually, we're going to have him doing some little video segments for us that we're gonna reveal here on FFN. It'll be an Aldo Rosado video segment, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know what to call it, but we'll call it something.
Hey, Kelly, did we tell you that a fishing app approached us?
Oh, yes. I forget the name of it though. It was Koala.
It's like Koana because it's
Hawaii.
Hawaiian name. But they don't want to release a name because that's just their name right now.
Yeah, it might change
because they're still developing though.
So
it's a cool app, Kelly. You're gonna love it, man. We are pumping everybody's complaints from all these other apps into it right now, and they are going to crush it.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. It's going to take the best of everything that's out there, and then it's going to add some stuff that's not even out there right now. Which is
the fact that you have to
actually quite a bit of stuff that's not out there right now. Like Drop Hook just went kaput. So
yeah.
Oh no way!
Drop Hook went
No way.
Yep.
Yeah, Drop Hook discontinued.
Oh, no kidding.
Well, let us tell you, folks, this group of guys, or I should say, ladies and gentlemen, it's not all guys, but they are being very cautious because they want to know what you want in those fishing apps. And boy, did we have a mouthful from all the stuff I've heard from like Kelly and I have talked about these stupid fishing. Sorry, not stupid. About some of the apps that lacked a lot of stuff, and Kelly had. I remember not too long ago, you had wanted to do an online derby thing, right?
Yeah, I talked about it, and actually, Drop Hook was going to do that, but they just couldn't. They couldn't compete. Yeah. They were trying to be the. They were saying they were trying to be the Instagram of fishing. Well,
yeah,
Instagram is the Instagram of fishing.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. So
and also the other thing is, it's got to be just for you. Can't think of it from a social media perspective. There are fishermen out there that want it from a utility perspective.
Right.
You know.
Without a doubt. Yeah. You want the fishing forecast. You want to know where the watering holes are. You want to know
barometric pressure.
Absolutely. You want to know where people are catching fish. Should be nice.
Exactly.
You know? So there are out there now.
You want to know tips from pros that have been on that body of water.
Right.
Yeah, where people are catching fish. Angler, ANGLR.
Yeah. Fish Angler.
Kind of has that market right now.
Yep. That's actually a great app as well. I like that one. I'm part of that app too. And
not for long.
Not for long. Well, they're gonna have an amazing app coming out, and it's supposed to be in beta test. They're saying around the end of September, early October, and then it's just gonna get better from there. So I'm kind of excited about it.
We're gonna be beta testing it. We've got a few folks that are being beta testing it, and we're gonna let you check it out. Because I know it is going to be something that you would definitely use. And I'll tell you something even more incredible, folks. At the moment, I can't guarantee this, but at the moment, this is going to be a free app.
Completely free.
Everybody.
Yeah,
free.
With all the bells and whistles. I mean,
all the bells and whistles.
Not going to be anything locked or anything like that. Nope. So, yeah, it's going to be
free. I use all the social, well, I don't Snapchat. I never got that one, but I use the Instagram, Facebook, not as much anymore, but Facebook, Twitter, and of course YouTube. I use those apps. They're on my phone, but the fishing app, I don't know. I guess I'm old school. About the only fishing app I use is weather.com, and that lied to me 3 times.
Yeah. I just started Snapchat this past weekend because my daughter made me do it.
And yeah, I know. I made you a friend.
Did you? You friended me?
Did you see the pic I sent you?
No, I don't know how to Snapchat yet. I have the app. I went in there and my daughter made me, we did the filters and we started throwing pictures back and forth to each other. Yeah.
I don't even have Bitmoji.
No, I have to figure out how to work that thing, but it was fun. We can make little pictures and stuff and send them back, and then I can't see them anymore.
Oh, I got some cool Snapchat filter thingies.
Yeah, there's good ones. But my daughter was saying that anytime you take a screenshot, it sends I took a screenshot of my daughter's face, and it sent her a little thing saying that I took a screenshot. So apparently you can't screenshot a Snapchat.
No, and that's supposed to be the safety of the whole thing. Is so that and let's not get into that why people do that, because that's a dirty part.
Oh, the dirty part of Snapchat.
Yeah.
The behind the scenes dirty parts.
Well, it's when people like to use it for different reasons than what it's intended.
Sexting?
So,
are we talking about sexting?
I'm a family-friendly channel guy.
Family-friendly channel. And we don't want to teach my daughter what Snapchat's used for.
No sexting. Well, snapping.
Yeah. What else you got going on, Kelly?
You keep asking him. This poor guy. He's like, "What? I'm losing my mind."
Like, hey, I was trying to help you guys out.
Hopefully, well, before the move, we were going to work on my wife's first series. I might bring that back if I get. I married a city girl, so my wife's never went she never had a fishing license. I don't think she's ever shot a gun.
Really, your wife?
Yeah.
Wow, she seems like. She doesn't seem like a city girl.
No, she's a city girl.
Well, she's very supportive. She's super supportive of you.
Yeah, it's
she'll be mad that I'm going to tell you this. She'll be mad that I'm going to tell you this. But sometimes your wife will call me and tell me what, something, she'll tell me about your little things going on, and she'll say, I really appreciate you helping out my husband or stuff like that. That's the kind of conscientious woman she is. Yeah. And that's a big reason why I love my blue collar family, is because you guys are those kind of people. And I'll tell you, my brother-in-law is downstairs watching, and I'll tell you, that is, if you don't believe me, that's the kind of people we are. That sort of stuff, when your wife says, hey, can you check this out? Hey, can you bolster his attitude today because he's had a bad week because of this, and he won't tell you that this bad stuff happened. So I'm sorry that I had to out your wife, but she loves you more than you know, brother.
I'm sure he knows how much his wife loves him. Jeez, just because people talk to you well, I guess it does. That shows a lot.
I always say,
anybody that's willing to talk to Lizard King.
I say, hey, come on over. Come lay down on the couch and talk to Dr. Lizard.
Yeah, right. Anybody that's willing to talk to Frank.
We're gonna have a show called Dr. Lizard and
yeah, right. Oh goodness.
So what was that Dr. Drew show? Yeah.
I don't. Dr. Phil, what are you talking about?
Love Line with.
Oh yeah, Dr. Drew. Yeah, that was on MTV years ago, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was all syndicated radio show. Great syndicated radio show.
You know which show that I miss? Dr. Ruth. Do you guys remember Dr. Ruth West?
Dr. Ruth Westheimer?
Yes, she was.
I'm sorry, but if you have a problem with your prostate, please.
I know. Huh?
Anyway. So besides coming up, I've actually already did quite a bit this year. The videos kind of got into the wind, but I knocked a couple of things off my bucket list. I got back from the Classic in Knoxville, and I tweeted a picture that me and Bill Dance and Gary Klein had took together, and he talked to me for a while. I tweeted and Instagram that, and then Bill Dance commented it and retweeted, and I'm like, well, I've been retweeted by Bill Dance. I guess that's it. I'm done. I've arrived.
Yeah. Dude, you met some awesome people down there at the Classic.
Yeah, I actually walked around for like 45 minutes to an hour with while Jimmy Houston was looking for a booth with me and him. I walked around talking to him, and he's like, "Where is this?" I'm like, "First time here, man. Over there." You know?
It's right
Like,
here, Jimmy.
Yeah, you've been to a lot more of these than me. You know?
Yeah.
Met Jimmy Houston down there. That was neat. Bill Dance. That's been since I was a kid. Growing up in Tennessee, especially, and Bill Dance is kind of anybody that does this in the outdoor arena that makes these YouTube videos or whatever. Bill Dance was probably your inspiration. I mean, he's kind of the godfather of us all.
Mm.
And then, so that was on my bucket list, and I got my picture taken. Like I said, I grew up in Tennessee, so I got my picture taken with Bill Dance wearing a Tennessee hat, and he signed that for me. It's hanging over there.
Awesome.
And so that was on my bucket list. That was neat. I met Jimmy Houston when I was down there. Hank Parker, my picture taken with him when I was down there. These legends, and then some of the newer guys. YouTube has really become the TV fishing show now. These
Yep.
these YouTubers are more famous than the professional guys. Like,
Well, I'll tell you, Bill Dance, Roland Martin, Jimmy Houston, Babe Wing, they're more prolific on YouTube than the most famous YouTuber, though. They're more prolific, but I think some people don't think that they actually have channels out there. And if you just check, oh my God, Bill Dance puts up 2 videos a week.
I don't know, but I know Roland Martin has his own YouTube channel now. He started working. It's actually, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Roland Martin, the kid that's his cameraman, is his grandson. That's Scott Martin's son.
Oh, that's cool. That makes sense.
So,
that whole family is full
I think everybody knows that Scott Martin on the FLW is.
Yep.
And we had so those two, but I mean it's a lot of us older guys probably don't want to admit it, but YouTube, those kids are becoming more famous. Like everybody in that arena knew all of the Goo Guns when they walked by.
Sure.
There were people. There were a certain age group had no clue who Hank Parker was, and he's an absolute legend.
Yeah. I mean, here's the interesting.
Love them, lump them, whatever. They figure something out. They know how to get their face out there.
Right.
And here's an interesting thing about like progressive human existence, and that is, you will not know if the Guggen brothers will have that same legendary status that they will in the future. Fame is fleeting, but legendary status it lives on for eons. And so it's interesting to see, and some people weather the test of time and some people don't. It depends on what you are bringing out to those people. Bill Dance is still throwing up videos from the front of his boat. I mean, he's filming one right now.
Right.
Yeah, sure. He's a legend.
So it'll be interesting to see.
That's in the pendulum to swing the other way. Besides just being legends, like there are a lot of guys who have been professional anglers and I'm kind of a nerd about this.
Mm-hmm.
There are a lot of guys that have been professional anglers. I don't have a clue who you are. And I think you could say the same about, Bill, the reason like the guys that are legends to us, Bill Dance and Roland Martin and Jimmy Houston and Hank Parker, the reason guys our age all know who they are, they all were on TV, guys.
Right. They were Saturday morning cartoons.
And that was before the internet. That was, when that was you either bought a beta cassette or you saw them on Sunday. I mean, that was our only way to get fishing knowledge, period.
Yeah, they came on Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon after the cartoon lineup.
That's right.
I tell my kids when I was a kid, cartoons only came on Saturday mornings, and we had 3 TV channels, and you got up to change.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Absolutely.
Were you a kid during dinosaur ages? Or
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah.
I had a pet Tyrannosaurus Rex, and
He-Man.
and we were working on perfecting the wheel at the time.
Hanna-Barbera. Oh, yeah. Not
Well, if you weren't aware, if you go back and watch the MLF footage from last week's final, you just might see somebody you know on the footage.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Dude, it was on green. I published photos catching smallies next to MLF pros.
Really?
Oh yeah. I caught
Oh.
a bigger bag. I caught a bigger bag that day than the winner.
Really?
I'm not joking. I'm not joking.
Well, MLF is a different platform.
Well,
they don't
yeah,
have a bag.
Yeah.
Well,
don't
yeah,
have
yeah.
a bag.
Well, they have the digital bag though. They have digital bag. But I
Well,
was on the
total
water.
weight. It's total weight of whatever they caught that's above keeper size, legal
It's
size.
a digital bag, right? I mean, they weigh them and they put it on the tally board, but I was with if you ever get up there with me, Kelly, and I hope you do. Getting up there with Wolfpack, getting up there with
Somebody asked me that in the comments.
spending time with Uncle Bubba, Tater, and Otter out on Big Green. It's incomparable. We would be we'd be in a spot where we were catching 3-4 pound smallmouths, and the pro would be like 400 yards away, like drifting by, and it'd be like, you're in the wrong spot, bro. Whoop.
Hey, I want to go back real quick to talking about the ISSAs.
Sure.
Just because I just was informed that they're upping security because confirmed we got some big names coming. Some really big names. We can't divulge who the names are due to security, but they're upping security at the venue because these names have now confirmed that they're going to be there.
Where did they confirm in the media?
What's that? They're confirming to the ISSA. ISSA has reached out to the
yeah. I mean, I know you and I know the names, but
yes, we can't divulge them because of security purposes. But let me tell you, if you're going to the ISSAs,
you're not going to be disappointed. There are
a little bit. When I say this is a once in a lifetime chance, it's truly a once in a lifetime chance to see some of these people, and it's gonna be cool. So if you don't have tickets, head on over to the ISSA. I wish I knew if Penguin is still in the chat room. If you don't mind putting up the
throw up the
website.
Yeah, I don't think Tammany's in tonight, but
Ron's still here. And if
Kelly, there is at least anywhere from 8 to a dozen names, and we can't freaking tell people now because
it's
security purposes.
But it's
I am not lying to you.
It's
they're
legendary. Yeah.
I mean, once in a lifetime.
No,
hey,
Frank,
you're going to be close to them. I mean, you're lucky you get a ticket to their concert.
I don't know about you, Frank, but I'm getting a little nervous. Dude, we're going to be on the red carpet, and we're going to be giving interviews to some of these legendary artists. So beyond legendary. Yeah, it's amazing. So a little nervous. It's a big deal though. So we're giving away 5 tonight.
Carol, did you see he mentioned Carolyn wanted to say thank you for everything everybody did for her at the ISSA. Yeah,
absolutely. We helped push Carolyn Rhett. Well worth it though. She's a fantastic young artist.
She's awesome.
Well worth the win.
Carolyn.
So I mean, we were able to help push her to first place for that Artist of the Month, and she's fantastic. She's going places anyway, with or without us. But it was nice to have everybody out there and voting, as prevalent as everybody was. And that's why I love the fishing family community, the social media community, the music family, the outdoors family, the hunting family. Everybody just comes together and gets things done. It's amazing to me. Amazing. Yep. And that was great. That was a great one.
Oh, we got to give away a bunch of stuff. Got to give away those tickets, right?
Yes, and what we'll do, I mean, we had less than 10 people in that tweet. So I'm going to say let's give away 5, and then we'll give another week.
Legal opportunity. Okay.
Yeah, another week, because as of right now, we can give everybody that applied, or put that they can make it.
Yeah. So if you applied, you're a winner.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to give the first 5. Well, essentially, yes, but we're going to give the first 5 that put their information into that tweet. We'll give the first 5 away tonight. All right, and then we'll have another week where people can find that tweet, and they can say, hey, we're going to make it to the to Atlanta. We'd like to go to the ISSAs. So let's give away the first 5. How's that sound?
I'm down with that.
All right.
I mean, and for people out there who are thinking about it, and you're willing to drive or fly and get a hotel room, and just let us know, and we'll let you know what kind of the area it's going to be in, and of course we're going to be there, and we're going to be there for not just a couple days. We'll be there for about 5 days, and we're going to be at pre-party. We're going to be doing tons of radio promotions and things like that, and of course the VIP packages we're giving away. Did you hear about the VIP packages, Kelly? Oh, jeez. You're going to be invited to the pre-party. You are going to come to the ISSA Awards. You're going to come out of your limousine that you're going to pay for, because I'm not going to pay for your limousine.
That's right.
But you're going to come into the red carpet, spend time with us. You're going to get backstage passes. You are going to get stuff from Lizard and Monster from LKM Productions. You're going to get to meet and greet with several, and now if you've watched our other shows, we've mentioned some names that are going to be there, but we can't mention them anymore because of heightened security concerns at the ISSAs. And we've been asked not. Well, that was the problem. It was okay. Now they've quadrupled down on some of these names. Yeah. And anyhow.
Well, even bigger names than what we.
There's going to be a bag of stuff, from fishing stuff to fishing family, other fishing family sponsors and stuff like that. You're gonna get, and then the after party.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Then the after party, which is right after the award ceremony. There's food there. There's going to be great talent.
We're gonna feed you. We're gonna buy you a drink. You're gonna get it for free. We're gonna do the white man's overbite.
That's right. That's right. I can't dance, so it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. But let's give away the first 5. You want to give away the first 5? Can I just announce the names?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right.
So,
what was that?
Sorry, I had a burrito for lunch.
It sounded like it came straight out of your ass. It was funny.
I had a burrito. That he means my donkey, folks, because Kelly has a family-friendly show, and my donkey is outside this window. And my donkey had a burrito for lunch.
All right, the very first 5 people. And here it goes.
You said that on the air.
It sounded like it. So
watch your mouth.
I want to say congratulations, first of all, to everybody that's going to be able to attend. This is going to be a great.
It's going to be fun.
It's just a great time. We're going to have a blast. We'll make sure of it. But congratulations, one, to Bucktails. Bucktails, congratulations. You were the very first person. That is Montauk Fisher. It's Keith. He's in the chat room right now.
Is he in there?
He is. He won.
Oh, it's Keith.
Yes, Keith has got one. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Southern Rhythm Promotions. Congratulations. You also are going to the ISSAs. You got the VIP treatment. We got Fishing Stripes. Brandy. She's flying in from Texas. Can you believe
Brandy
this?
is going
to fly in from Texas. So Fishing Stripes is going.
Wow.
We have Chick Danya. We got Danya. Congratulations.
Danya?
You were going. Yes.
Where has Danya been?
Danya is back on Twitter. She's back on social media. We're excited to have you back. And I believe she's from Georgia.
She is from Georgia.
It just makes sense. Just makes sense.
She was country crafty. She was crafty mama.
Crafty mama. That's right. Now she is Chick Danya. Chick Danya. And then we have Big Guy Outdoors. Big Guy is also a Texan that's willing to fly into Atlanta, Georgia, and spend some time with us at the ISSAs.
Who was the last one?
Big Guy Outdoors, Blake.
Big Guy?
Yes, Blake is flying in. He's flying in.
Jeez.
So those are the first 5 winners, folks. Congratulations.
I just ruined a Big Guy Outdoors shirt today. I was cleaning up the bathroom at the cottage, and I was squirting
bleach. You bleached it.
I was scrubbing bubbles with bleach, and you know how like plastic, and it went dunk. Oh. And as soon as the little container hit the bottom of the thing, it went boom.
Oh, all over your Big Guy shirt.
My Big Guy with the one with the flag on it.
Oh, really? That's a nice
one
too.
Man. Yeah,
I'd be bummed.
I did 2 out of my last 3 videos wearing his shirt. So
did you? Big Guy. Yeah, that's right. I just saw the one. The Catch and Cook was in a Big Guy.
He owes me, 2 thumbs up and a couple of.
Are you going to be giving away a Big Guy Outdoors shirt in your 1,000 subscriber giveaway?
If he wants to give one away, yeah.
I thought I wrote that note in the thing. Yes, you could win yourself a Big Guy Outdoors shirt if you pay attention and you watch Kelly's 1,000 subscriber giveaway where he tells you how to enter. And you could also, among all the other great products, from fishing stuff to fishing family sponsors to Kelly's sponsors to people who are sponsored by us who were wonderful and gracious and also sent stuff in. It's a big accomplishment, Kelly, to make it to 1,000. We do not have 1,000 subscribers. But if you know friends, let me take a second, Kelly. Hit the like button, folks.
Hit that like button. That's right.
Is that the bell?
I don't know.
No. That's the hold on. Hit that thumbs up. Hit the
subscriber button. We want subscribers, right?
Is that the thumbs up button, Kelly? Or is it different?
Thumbs up is the like button.
Thumbs up is the like button.
Man, rookies.
Wait,
hit the like. Hit the.
What's it do for us? Does it do anything?
The like button shows YouTube's algorithm interaction with your video. So likes, comments, and then 4 subscribers.
Ooh,
and then
you're out there, hit
people
this
want to stay notified every time you go. You need to click the notification bell.
I got it.
Hit
all
this
right,
thing, folks. Hit the thumbs up.
We want some thumbs up. We want some subscribes. We want the bell. We want it all because it does something for us somewhere.
I think over here is the subscriber button. And if you'd like to subscribe to us, we're full of.
I think it's over here.
Donkey. No, I think it's down here. Hit the
I don't know about your
subscribe
channel. Yeah, I don't know about your channel, but mine's down here, over here, up here, and then anyone you want to choose,
That's down there.
I've got a subscribe icon in the banner. I've got,
I love it. I love it. But
so
folks,
if you want to subscribe to Blue Collar Fishing, you can do it in my banner header. You can do it in my watermark. You can do it on the subscribe button below my video. You can do it in the subscription link in the description below.
we gotta learn how to do all this stuff. That's like technologically savvy right there. That way people can like us everywhere.
I just love having a good time with people.
Yeah.
I'll send you a tutorial link on it.
All right. Week. That sounds good because
what else you got going on, Kelly?
Oh Lord.
That seems like the question of the night, doesn't it? Whenever he runs out of stuff to talk about.
I'm working a lot on watch time. Like I've hit my subscriber mark now. I'm building up a little watch time. My watch time dipped a little bit.
Oh, you're still short on the watch time?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a little short on the watch time.
Oh, wow. We've got double our watch time already. We don't have subscribers.
We don't have enough subscribers, but we got the watch time. But what's good about this is what we do, Kelly, and this
I'll
is what
trade
we're
you
going to
some
do
watch
for you.
time for your subscribers.
We're going to binge watch Blue Collar Fishing, and how we're going to do it.
You can go to my channel and just click a playlist, and then they'll automatically start. If watch a couple of videos, you're interested. I think I make decent content.
I think
But if
content.
you don't have time to sit there and watch all of them, I understand that. But if you could just leave them playing in the background, just make sure you got some volume. It doesn't have to be enough where it interrupts, but YouTube won't recognize it if it's muted.
Right.
YouTube doesn't. If it's muted, YouTube does. The algorithm doesn't recognize it as watch time. So you can just let it play in the background. Catch it here and there. It does a lot. It does a lot for me. Then we can build on watch time.
I got 3 different televisions here. I'm going to work tomorrow morning early. I'm going to set them all to Blue Collar Fishing. Just going to put them on autoplay on 3 different accounts, and hopefully we can get you some watch hours that way too. So everybody that's watching, go binge watch Blue Collar Fishing. We got to get him.
All you got to do is go over to the playlist portion. If it's it says home, playlist, videos, playlist, you just click that little tab, and I'm sure Kelly has something set up. You hit that playlist, you hit play, and it auto plays through all of them. And I mean, I want you to watch his content.
Yeah, you'll love it anyway.
It is helpful if you can give him an extra amount of watch hours. But I mean, I love him because, I mean, we wouldn't have Kelly on here if I didn't watch Blue Collar Fishing. So,
without a doubt, absolutely.
Like I said, he is amongst a very small group of people who actually put up super, like, literally realistic fishing content. And I mean, that means the world to me. I watch every one of those realistic content fishermen. You know who gives me a little bit of crap. I think crap is an acceptable word, right?
Yeah,
algorithms way down anyway.
No, I think crap is down on the low end of the poopy words. Alex from Realistic Fishing. He gives me a lot of hell all the time. Because he's like anti-sponsored and stuff like that. Because he doesn't want people to lose their like focus because of being colluded by having to do other stuff. So he really gives me, from Realistic Fishing, Alex from Realistic Fishing, man, he gives me the hell all the time. And I told him, I said, dude, I get paid for it. I like the product. I like the stuff. And honestly, I am a purchaser of those products. So it's not like I'm even doing it to get free products from those people. Believe me, folks. Please.
Oh, boy.
Show.
It's still cold.
Check out my PayPal.
Just noticed it's still cold in my house.
I see that.
You see that?
I sent you a new sports bra.
Yeah, it doesn't fit though. It's a little too tight. I still have to.
I sent it. I got it on LKM Outdoors website.
Did you really? That's is that up yet? Not yet. Is it?
Oh well, I'm beta testing. I'm beta testing LKM Outdoors right now
for sport bras for
I
me.
think it's kind of
what?
I think it's kind of a double-edged sword now, though. Like, Alex got big enough before everything changed at YouTube that he wasn't really affected by the AdSense war, by the ad war when it came out. He had the subscriber watch time, and he was still playing the ads on his videos. He's worried about his content being colluded by sponsors, which I guess is a legitimate concern. But you do it the other way around too, by not having sponsors and not having AdSense. My content's colluded because I've got to go to work and pay the bills, and I can't go fishing. So it's kind of you got to find a balance in there. Like, I've got nothing wrong if you don't want to sponsor and you can do it, have at it. But someone sponsors you, I've got nothing wrong with it on the other side of that spectrum either. I talked to Alex Rudd. We were talking about him earlier. I talked to Alex Rudd. He's sponsored through the guilds, but those sponsorships allow him this will be the only job he ever has. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like he gets to go live his dream,
Hmm.
even though he's a kid straight out of college.
Right. Right.
So
Absolutely.
it's it's both ways. I don't
Yeah.
you
No, that
know
makes
I
sense.
don't. I watch a lot of non-sponsored YouTubers, and I watch sponsored YouTubers too.
Right. Absolutely. I love YouTube. I mean, it is television for me now. You know, it used to be I'd flip on the television, but now I'm flipping on YouTube and going to the channels that I subscribe to, seeing if there's any new content out there, watching that instead of watching regular television, which I think it's the future. You know, YouTube it's an open platform. Everybody can be an artist at this point. It's pretty neat. It really opened the world up to a lot of different people, a lot of different
Yeah,
personalities.
big time. And
I,
you know, I mean, I really haven't. I'm kind of waiting till we have Alex on the show to kind of talk about it a little bit more.
Rasm.
Yeah, a little rascal. Yeah, because you know, you can bust somebody's chops for promoting, say, a company or whatever, but what's different than that than have monetizing?
Right.
Just because the monetizing, you don't, you're not the one promoting them, but it's on your channel and you're getting a check.
Right.
So I don't know. It's an interesting debate, and I really kind of want to save that one for another time because. But I honestly, I think let people decide how nauseating you are,
Right.
and let them decide. They'll either watch your channel or they won't. I mean, it's not like Realistic doesn't show tons of different companies on his thing.
Right.
He has his favorite rods and his favorite stuff that get actually plenty of advertising, and so it's interesting. I love Realistic Fishing though. I mean, he's the one that turned me on to you, Kelly. You were in his one of his top best realistic fishing shows to watch. It's a long time ago. A video from a long time ago. So you know how much he loves his realistic fishing videos. So, and I'm all about keeping it real too.
Stream I did back in the day, back before these things got as popular as they are now. There used to be a girl yakking with Sarah that was kind of.
Oh yeah, yakking with Sarah. Whatever happened to Sarah?
I have no idea. I haven't heard from her in years now.
Yeah.
We were hoping to be on her show.
Yep. Yeah, that was a while ago.
Yeah,
she's been on for a while.
It's rare that we're on. Hey, what the hell's going on, Monster? How come we're not on anyone else's show anymore?
I don't know. Nobody likes us. They see us on Mondays. They're like, I don't want to.
We were on Blue Collar Fishing, and
yep. Kelly
Quest ended after
Kelly
that
wrecked it all.
Kelly wrecked our lives.
Jesus. He might have showed us how to do this stuff, but then it's all over.
It was all over.
No, it's been fun. We've had a fun go of it. This is my Monday nights. It's been good. I enjoy this.
What do you got next week?
Next week we don't have anybody planned for next week.
Oh, you're thinking it might be off. That's right.
Yeah, we were talking about being off next week, so I never booked anybody, but I think we'll probably do a show because we have to give away another 5 VIP tickets or packages. Yeah, packages to the ISSAs. So we will do a show next week. I don't know.
We have a couple. We always got about a half a dozen in the hopper. So
yeah. We have people.
Have we booked Michelle Halaba yet?
Not yet. She can't do Mondays. That's the tough thing about it. She has tough time with Mondays, but she is willing to do a show. Maybe we videotape the show, record it. Because
I like the interaction.
Yeah, I like the interaction with the chat room as well.
Speaking of the interaction, you want to give some? Do you want? We give some, or we give the end. We only got a couple of minutes left.
Yes.
Are we going to give away Aldo Rosado and?
Oh, are you talking about that right there, folks?
Yeah.
That right there is an Aldo Rosado.
All right, we're gonna give it away that. So,
Pink crank.
Kelly, talk to us.
Kelly, you got anything going on?
Hey, Kelly, you gotta know. Tell people out there who don't know you, 2 top videos. I come up with 2 top videos at the top of my head. And what do they need to be looking out for in the next couple weeks on blue collar fishing on YouTube?
My 2 top videos right now, the most watch is bank fishing Blue Marsh Lake, and then slab perch and jumbo crappie with Sarge and Captain Harry are my 2 most watched. And then right after that, coming up, which is catching up to the other 2, is the Great American Outdoor Show, the NRA show with Robert Arrington, Deer Meat for Dinner. He's in that one. So as another thing I did this year that was cool, I met Robert Arrington, Deer Meat for Dinner. He did a segment in one of my videos for me.
I love his show.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it shows.
So
yeah,
that's
Panfish Bill. One of my favorite shows is your Bassmaster Classic show.
I did
because
a Bassmaster Classic road trip on the way down there. It's hard to film inside the exhibit center. They're pumping music and everything's copyrighted. The Bassmaster Classic itself is copyrighted. You got the guys there with the announcements. That's owned by a network. You know what I mean? So filming them is YouTube will they don't like that.
Right.
So it was hard to film. I got some like B-roll footage, and then just pictures with YouTubers Chad Hoover and Gene Flukemaster Jensen. He's probably been at this the longest. He's one of the original fishing YouTubers.
If you haven't seen Flukemaster, that's a great educational show.
Yep. And he's probably been at this the longest, I guess. He's like the godfather of YouTube, they call him. Sometimes I go in his live, and he interacts a lot in his lives. If y'all want, Friday nights he goes live, and pretty good there. I haven't like taught my way into fishing with him yet, but maybe. Alex Rudd, I met at the Bassmaster Classic, and then Alex Rudd did my live show back when I was doing them, and then we talked back and forth on Instagram and Instagram Messenger, and of course YouTube. We're going to try to work out collaboration there. Hopefully that happens this year, maybe in the fall. Just depends on when I can get back to Tennessee.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm a husband and a father and an employee and all that too. So Panfish Bill, that already is one. If you want to check that out, we caught blue catfish off of Watts Bar Lake with Panfish Bill off of his boat.
That was
there.
That was during the Classic, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's a great
when I was down there for the Classic.
Did you keep any of those cats?
No, I threw them all back.
Dude, those
Watts Bar had
are once in a lifetimes for some people.
the biggest one we caught was 14, I think, when we weighed it. 14 for a blue cat. I mean, that's a good sized fish, I guess, but trophy blue cat's 50. So
oh jeez.
But Watts Bar, that
I'm confused. That's a damn good meal. Just one of them would have given a damn good meal.
I'm getting to that.
Okay.
Watts Bar is in Watts Bar is in Oak Ridge, Tennessee, which is, for people who don't know, the Manhattan Project wasn't actually in Manhattan. It was the atomic bomb was made in Oak Ridge, Tennessee, and the nuclear reactors that off of Watts Bar are right there by the steam plant. And Watts Bar had a toxic spill probably about 20 years ago. They had toxic sludge spill into the lake, and they recommend not eating any fish out of there for years and years and years. I don't know if they say you need, half a pound now of it or whatever, but still, why risk it? And honestly, even though I grew up in the South, catfish has never been that best tasting fish to me. Like, the fish I eat are more your panfish varieties, your yellow perch and your crappie and your bluegill and
right.
And that catfish are they can be a little fishy to me, I guess. But I mean, a fun fight. They're fun to fish for, especially now that they get big. In my last video, I explained that how the differences in the sport of catfishing. So if you want to check that out, you can check out my last video where I explained that in the intro, how things have changed.
Oh yeah.
So I've got that's in the bank and maybe coming. I'm, me and Bill are saying, hey, we need to do it again. And me being from Tennessee, so when I go home, Knoxville's about an hour drive from where I'm from in Tennessee. So maybe do that. And my wife really likes Knoxville, so I have an easier time getting like a Knoxville trip in the works. And there are a lot of YouTubers and Alex Rudd's out of that area, Panfish Bill's out of that area, Catfish Dave, who's a catfish bank angler. He fishes catfish in the Tennessee River system with a surf rod. His channel, he went like a year ago, he was nobody. I discovered Catfish Dave when he had like 102 subscribers. And now he's getting 30,000 views a video.
Wow.
Jeez.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Hey, we just got somebody from Australia. I just want to say special shout out to Codfish 180. They're from Australia. We got an Australia viewer now. I'm psyched.
Is that the dude we were watching one day?
Yeah.
That was the dude we were watching it one day?
Yep. When you were here.
Wow,
absolutely.
that's a great show.
It really is. Absolutely. So welcome to the Fishing Family Network from Australia. Jeez.
We got our first all the way from Australia. I'm blown away. I'm serious.
Yeah.
Dude, we're almost across the world.
I know, right? I know.
Yeah.
We're superstars. We're all over the place.
Now we just need some people from Russia to help us out, and we'll be good.
Yeah, right. We're working on that.
If you're listening from Russia, my channel needs help.
Mother Russia.
We need subscribers.
They need this over in Australia right here. And you know what? If you win, I'm going to ship it.
Watch hours.
I'm going to ship this to Australia if you win. This, folks, is a pink crankbait signed by the legendary angler Aldo Rosado right there. All right. So we're going to give this away to one lucky viewer right now. And you got a great shot because it looks like there's only about 19, 20 people in the chat room right now.
No, there's 78.
78 viewers, but only.
No. There's 78 people in the chat room. You just have to refresh.
Oh, do I? Oh, geez. Well,
I'll sustain. I've got 3 of them.
Right? You got one. I love it. So, how are we going to do this? You want to? Let's do a number. I'm going to write down a number right now between.
Oh, they already started.
Oh no! Hold on. I'm going to do the blast right now.
One comment. Southern Rhythm. Yeah, I'm from that area of Tennessee. I live in Pennsylvania now, though, if that's what you were wondering in the chat.
Oh, yeah. Hey, do you want to do a couple, before we do the giveaway, do you want to do a couple of viewer questions?
Sure. Go right ahead.
Now the numbers start.
I got the blast, so we're not going to do it until the blast. But yes.
Okay, the blast is not up.
Hey, go ahead because I'm going to go use the restroom real quick.
All right. Okay, listen to me, folks. We need a couple of questions. This is viewer question time. A couple of questions for Kelly, Blue Collar Fishing. He's a Pennsylvania fisherman with a YouTube channel and, of course, the entire accoutrement of social media. You can see him at Blue Collar Fishing on YouTube. I am a subscriber, as is many people in this chat room. And you can go see he has a lifestyle fishing channel where he provides people with the realistic lifestyle fishing experience and does not lie about it. One of a very handful of realistic fishing shows. Please check him out. Please check out a video. He's got some incredible videos on there. Please give him a like on those videos. Please hit subscribe. Become a subscriber of Blue Collar Fishing. Also, it's so easy enough if you just are cleaning the house to be on Blue Collar Fishing and hit one of his awesome playlists and let it run, because he's a little short on watch hours right now, and we could use that. So Does anybody have a question for Blue Collar Fishing before we get into the final giveaway? Kelly would be happy to answer any questions. So,
Absolutely.
what?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
Happy
Does anybody have any questions for Kelly? Blue Collar Fishing?
Have you fished on Lake Douglas in Tennessee? Yes, Southern Rhythm. I have fished Lake Douglas. I fished pretty much most of those lakes. The area of Tennessee I grew up in, Del Hollow Reservoir, was the closest and local lake, and then after that, it would have been Center Hill, a little bit further west, and then all of that Tennessee River system, Watts Bar, Fort Loudon. I fished pretty much most all your big reservoirs in Tennessee. You know, Fort Loudon, Chickamauga, Pickwick,
All right.
Kentucky, Berkeley, Douglas.
Aldo Rosado is in the house. He's in the chat room. I love it.
And after such a very well an eloquent question for Blue Collar from Southern Rhythm, Montauk after Rosado, Montauk has come. So Blue Collar, what do you got going on? Question mark.
What do you got going on?
I've got everything going on that I just mentioned previously about 12 times. So if you want to rewatch this live feed, actually what you can really do is you can go over and watch my playlist at youtube.com/blue collar fishing.
Absolutely.
And we'll tell you even more. But I've got a couple of videos going on, and the next thing I've got going on is the 1,000 subscriber 100 video giveaway. So make sure you go over there and check that out when that video launches.
Fantastic. Let's do the giveaway. I'm ready.
Codfish 180 wants to know: has any one of us fished the Tokyo rig, and what do we think about it? And I have not. And there are several people who are producing a high quality Tokyo rig. BHO Adventures, Derek Herring, BHO Adventures start making Tokyos. I have not used it yet. Have you, Sonny?
I have not used the Tokyo rig yet, but I do know that Trapper has one as well. Trapper Tackle.
Does Trapper sell Tokyo too?
They are selling Tokyo rigs. Yep.
So if you're looking for high quality Tokyos, so far I know about BHO Adventures making them. Trapper Tackle is making them. Kelly, have you used a Tokyo yet?
No, I haven't used an official Tokyo rig. I've rigged something up on my own that's sort of similar to it, but the Tokyo rigs they're selling, no. But if you look at a Tokyo rig, you know what it is to me? It's a wire leader off of your hook or whatever, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a drop shot.
Yeah, it's a drop.
It's a drop shot or a funky Carolina. You know, it's just different ways. The one thing about the Tokyo is because of that leader, you know, a metal leader. You know, there's just different ways of hooking that stuff up. But yeah, it's a drop shot.
Yeah, buying the Tokyo ring makes drop shotting a little bit easier. You just
the thing is that metal wire is a little different than the drop shot. So you can fish a Tokyo a little more liberally than you would be a drop shot, in my opinion.
Yes.
I had a couple of
questions
in the chat that I wanted to address too before we end.
Go ahead. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Please.
I think Mike Burnside asked me what my favorite species to go after is. My favorite species to go after is the one I can get to bite. But my favorite my favorite species to target is bass. I like the bass fish. I'm more of a bass angler, I guess. But right now I'm trying catfishing out. I've got a rod that I bought in Tennessee for the panfish bill thing that I think it's cursed. I'm going to have to whip the devil out of it so it stops raining there. Jack Van Fleet, what's Kelly's address now? Jack, anything you want to send you can send. Well, I have a P.O. box for the channel now. So
sweet.
Anything you want to send, you can send to Blue Collar Fishing, P.O. Box 20467, Lehigh Valley, PA 18002.
8002.
Fan letters, maybe you want a shout out for your channel, or you want me to pay attention and have it mentioned on my channel. You want to send a lure or a gift or anything, or you just want to send a letter and say hi, you can send it to that P.O. box.
Pennsylvania. So that is P.O. Box 20467 in Lehigh Valley, Pennsylvania 18002.
Yep.
Like it. I'm on it. Now I have to
And then we
write that number down somewhere else because I just put that up. All right.
Yeah, Kelly.
Somebody said I need you Del Hollow in October, Kelly. Maybe we'll see what's going on then.
Is Del
yeah,
Hollow in Pennsylvania?
Del Hollow is in Tennessee, Kentucky.
Ooh.
Del Hollow's on the Tennessee, Kentucky line. The world record is smallmouth bass is out of Del Hollow Reservoir there. It was a Kentucky angler in 1957, I think. I don't know. Don't quote me on the year. But actually now if you look up the world record, it shares it. It says Kentucky/Tennessee because there was
it's the mixed reservoir, right? Like a halfway.
Yeah. You a lot of guys get both licensed so they can fish.
Yeah, you got to fish both sides of the lake.
It was a debate because he was the Kentucky angler. The record was in Kentucky. He was a Kentucky resident, but there was a debate for years that he pulled that fish out of Tennessee into Kentucky. So Tennessee actually has the record, but it's the same reservoir. So I believe when you look up the record right now, it says Kentucky/Tennessee Del Hollow Reservoir.
All right. I think that was all the questions for tonight.
Anything else? Anything else you want to talk about tonight?
So what do you got going on there, Kelly?
Yes, an opportunity for that. Is there anything that we missed? Anything else you want to promote tonight, Kelly?
No, just the channels. Thank you guys for having me on. Appreciate you having me on tonight. Show y'all how to do this. Hey guys, if you like these videos, you want to make sure you subscribe, hit the red button below. Make sure you click that thumbs up before you leave tonight for these guys, and thank them for having me on tonight. And if you want to stay notified on all their live feeds in the future and any other thing they might upload, go ahead and click that notification bell, and you'll get a notification each and every time they upload. Thanks a lot, FPM.
That's what we're missing, Frank. You see what he just did right there? That's what we need. I'm learning.
I have like 10,000 hours of live footage that I haven't stitched two minutes together.
That's what we needed. I know.
And make sure you go over to youtube.com/c/blue collar fishing. Hit a playlist to find something you like. Leave a comment. Leave a thumbs up. Click that notification bell. Make sure you hit that red subscribe button. You want to be subscribed and ready to know when we're going to do that giveaway. That'll launch this week.
That sounds like a plan, and we're definitely going to do it ourselves. But everybody, make sure that you
do it ourselves. We're already subscribed to you, numbnuts.
I have like 5 accounts that I have here at the house. I have
my
account. I have.
Tell them you got that.
I'm
not talking about our fans. I'm talking about YouTube. You don't want them to know.
All right. Yeah, I don't. Just
hey, everybody. I really got to thank. Just stick around for a second. Because
we still got to give away. We still got to give away.
We'll do the giveaways. Then we'll thank Kelly.
All right. Yeah. Let's do this. We have a pink crankbait. Aldo Rosado.
Give something else away with that.
What do you want to give away?
Well, where's Far Out Foods? Hey, Kelly, pick something to give away, and we'll put it in. You want
all right. I don't know.
Martise, a Jack's.
Let's
Far Out Foods. You got a Martise around there?
Oh, you know what?
Jax just made a comment. Let's give a Jax away.
All right. We got a Jax. We got a Jax custom crank right here.
I think Marty's in the chat room, too.
He was. He ended up leaving early because he's got a whole bunch of stuff to do.
He's busy.
He really is busy. But we're going to give away a Jax.
We got some huge news coming from Martise here in the future.
Yes, we do. So, folks, we're going to give away a Jax custom.
Look at that.
That is.
If that's not a freaking winner, I don't know what is.
Oh, you're going to catch your PB on that for sure.
Oh yeah, easy.
So we're gonna add that to
spring fall
the Aldo Rosado pink crankbait. All right, folks, they're both going in the same bag. I'm giving a blast.
That's a Martise and a Jax, though.
Oh yeah, well yeah, it's a Martise. Oh yeah.
You can't mix the two.
You can't mix the two. One's Jax.
One's a Jax lures.
Martise. All right.
One's a Martise lures.
So you got two. I'm gonna do the blast right now.
Are you doing a blast?
Yeah,
My
we're
bad.
looking for a number between 2 and 20.
Kelly, you are the man who is picking the number.
7, 13, 9, 14, 4, 22, 7, 14, 22, 8, 8, 12, 5, 6, 20, 11. I already put
What's the number between?
Oh, no, 2 and 25, and we have a winner.
We have a winner.
It is Mike Burnside.
What?
Congratulations, Mike Burnside. Yes, he just won. A Jax and a Marty's. Congratulations. You now have he's got a big package coming. I told him this on
he's like saying the term big package.
Hey, Mike, I got a really big package coming your way.
Hey,
Family-friendly show on my channel, guys.
Hey, it's true, though. It's true. Look at the package I got going out to Mike. Where is it? I haven't even wrapped it yet. It's a big package. All right, so that's the big package. I'm going to toss these right inside of that big package.
I want to give away one of those blue collar fishing mugs.
How do you? I don't have one.
Look right there. Hey, say something, Kelly, so it comes up on the screen.
There it is.
Hello.
Oh, that's nice. I like that right there.
I didn't even know that Wolfpack was making those.
I didn't know that either.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't say anything to me.
All right. So
let's give away a mug real quick. Kelly, pick a number between 2 and 25. Keep it to yourself.
I do questions.
Do you have a question?
All right, we got a question.
Trivia time.
All right, we talked earlier about the trip I took to Tennessee in March for the Bassmaster Classic. And since he's having some issues right now that he's asking for prayers for, who won the 2019 Bassmaster Classic?
Oh, I know the answer. Can I answer? Oh, I can't even answer.
You gotta put a blast out or something.
No, somebody's just got to tell us who the winner of the Bassmaster Classic was this year. It's a good one too.
People are putting numbers.
He's going to be at ICAST tomorrow, fishing in the ICAST Cup. So if that helps,
do you want to hear? Do you have a Zadrazzle story, or should I tell my Zadrazzle story? We didn't do the Zadrazzle story.
I got a fishing story.
Okay.
I've got a bunch of fishing stories.
Okay.
My oldest fishing story is now back when y'all did my show, and you remember I used to do the why do you fish, and when I did the Yakima with Sarah.
Sure.
Well, I got started with my.
Hold on a second. I just want you to know, Mike Burnside was the first one to answer correctly.
Ott Defoe.
Ott Defoe. Ott Defoe.
Mike Burnside's on a roll tonight.
What's that?
Mike Burnside's on a roll.
I can't believe that Otter or my uncle didn't get that.
That was my pick too. Me and Tim Drazel both picked Ott Defoe to win before we went down there.
Nice.
Really?
Well, he's from Knoxville. Fort Loudon's his home lake.
Yeah. Well,
all right, give us. This is the section. Everybody, remember, this is because people want to hear about fishing, and we don't talk about fishing enough. This is the
Tim Drazel fishing
story.
I used to ask, my first question on my live show was, "Why do you fish?" How'd you get into fishing? Well, my answer was, when I was a kid, my grandparents would take me every summer. We do this, what's called car camping. We had this cab over camper, and we'd hit these lakes, Del Hollow and Watts Bar. We spent a week at each one. Center Hill, spent a week there, and all summer long. They were retired. That's what they like to do. That was their retirement and their form of vacationing. And we go fishing. And my grandfather stepped into that father figure role. I grew up without a dad. My mom got remarried when I was like 13. So my grandfather, when I was a kid, had that father figure role. So we go fishing, and we'd meet my next door neighbor. His dad was an older gentleman named Charlie, and I won't say his last name, but he was an older gentleman named Charlie. So when I was a little bitty kid, we were on Jackson Island outside of Watts Bar there. We were camping, and we were fishing. Now, I couldn't swim a lick back then. I can swim like a fish now, but I couldn't swim a lick back then. We're sitting on this rock, and that rock's a little slick. We're casting, we're pan fishing, cat, whatever bites. That's fish fry. So we're casting. and couldn't swim a lick. I make a cast, and like footing comes out from under me, or whatever. I guess my butting. I was sitting down, right off that rock. I went. I slid off that rock. I went right in the water. I'm and Charlie goes, "You can't swim?" Like, no, I can't swim. He's like, then I'd stand up. And I stood up.
Oh goodness!
The water's right here to me. I couldn't have been day over 5, 6 at most, at him. I got back on that rock, and now keep in mind, I'm the only one that fell off the rock. I got back on that rock, and I go to fishing, and a couple minutes later, I look at Charlie and go, "Boy, we sure did get skinned up, didn't we?" Well, first of all, there was no we. Second of all, there wasn't a mark on me. You're like, I ain't fall off the rock. I'm the only one that fell off the rock, so there was no we. But all the way into adulthood, I mean, every time I'd see that man, all the way into adulthood, and he's my grandfather's best friend. So all the way into adulthood, even when I had kids of my own, when I was fishing on my own, taking kids fishing, every time I see him, it wasn't hello, it wasn't, jackass, it wasn't boo.
Mm.
His greeting to me was, "We sure did get skinned up, didn't we?"
For the rest of your life.
It'll last forever. I love it.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it.
My grandfather had nicknames for us all, so he would call us by. I got neighbors that don't know my real name, knew me my whole life, couldn't tell you my real name. So
yeah.
He'd look at me and be like, "Pace, we sure did get skinned up, didn't we?" Yes. How you doing? So that's my fishing story. That's the earliest fishing memory that I can.
You can remember.
That's awesome. This is realistic because that is what my last 2 weeks have been like.
Right.
I've spent some time up in that area. Well, I don't know exactly what area Wisconsin you are. I used to work for a maintenance of way railroad company that was based out of Hale, Minnesota, and we spent time in northern Minnesota and Wisconsin by the border there with the Mississippi River. And I've got a Wisconsin story too. When I was in Wisconsin, we're standing. If you work for a railroad, you got what's called track and time. You can only be on the track for so long, and then you wait for another.
Yep.
So we're sitting here on the hole, and we're over a bridge, and I'm looking down, and there's these snowmobilers, and they're just racing each other down like what looks like the 6-lane highway. Mm-hmm. Now, I grew up in the South. I keep that in mind. So I grew up in the South, and I'm watching. Well, first I'm wondering what in the world is a 6-lane highway doing in rural Wisconsin? The town over got maybe 25 people in it. I don't,
Right.
So I'm wondering what a 6-lane highway is doing in Wisconsin. And then I'm like, not only that, but how are they getting away with this? Snowmobiles ain't street legal. They can't be racing these down this highway, So I look at my foreman, the foreman Tom. He's out of northern Minnesota, up by the Canadian lines where he's from. And he's watching for a little while, and I look over at him. I'm like, "What's a 6-lane highway doing in rural Wisconsin? How are they getting away with this?" "What highway?" "Like that highway, the one we're looking at with all them snowmobilers going down it." "What highway are you talking about?" "The one right under us with all them snowmobiles on it. The one I've been watching these snowmobilers go down for 20 minutes. That's the Mississippi River." I never seen the Mississippi River goes over. I grew up in the South.
Oh God!
And that becomes the highway.
Oh, perfect. Good stuff, folks.
I gotta thank you, Kelly, for coming on. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't a chance to go over to check out Blue Collar Fishing, I love my Blue Collar Fishing family. Thank you, Kelly, for coming on the show. Please check out some of his videos. Please hit some thumbs up on some of his videos. Please subscribe. And he's got a lot of awesome stuff. And stay tuned because he has the 1,000 subscriber giveaway coming up that he is going to be filming and publishing this week.
Yes.
And it is going to be monumental. So if you want a bunch of cool stuff, he's going to tell you how to win a whole boatload full of stuff. So please pay attention to Blue Collar Fishing on YouTube. That's Kelly's channel, Blue Collar Fishing. Also, check out Wolfpack Fishing, and you can get a discount there by WPKM on the wolfpackfishing.com. That's wolfpackfishing.com, and that is WPKM. What?
It's wolfpackpf.com.
Oh, sorry, wolfpackpf.com, and it is WPKM is Kelly's discount there.
10% off all apparel, all merchandise.
And we're going to be sending one of the mugs out to somebody.
Mike Burnside was the winner. We're sending it out to Mike.
Discount.
So
I think we have a discount too, don't we?
We do, actually. It's what is our discount? LKM.
No, don't say it. We got to guess on as a discount.
Oh yeah. All right. I don't even know it. We haven't published it yet. But anyway, folks, we want to thank you so much for joining us tonight on this episode of LKM Coast to Coast. We had a fantastic time. Do not forget the ISSA Awards are coming up August 3rd. All right. So if you don't have tickets, get your tickets. But we have 5 more to give away next week. And we're also
the VIP packages.
VIP package. Yeah.
Where can somebody go and get themselves some tickets to the ISSA in Atlanta if they don't win our VIP packages?
They have to go to the website. It's ISSA. Penguins are in the chat room. We need your help. What's the website where these people can get their tickets if they want to go to the ISSA Awards? Hopefully he puts it in there. If not, folks, we're giving away 5 more VIP packages next week. And there's still time to get tickets. They're running out, but there's still time to get tickets. So make sure you get your tickets. But we're also going to give away something very, very special on the red carpet. Just got a text. We have something very special planned for the red carpet.
Huge stuff.
Huge stuff.
I'm going to sprinkle some Cheeto dust on it and tell you, don't forget to go check out Kelly this week on Blue Collar Fishing. If you want to win yourself a bunch of awesome free stuff.
Lizard, this is my favorite part of the show because this is where you're like tapped out almost. You're like almost to the point where you just tap it out.
Cheeto dust. Sprinkle some Cheeto dust on it.
All right, folks. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Kelly, thank you again for being our guest tonight. Awesome time hanging out with you. And folks, we will see you next week, 8 p.m. Eastern time, 5 p.m. Pacific time. That's supposed to be your side, but that's all right. Don't worry about it. I'll take it at all. 8 p.m. Eastern time, 5 p.m. Pacific for LKM Coast to Coast, episode 21 next week.
Don't forget to check out Blue Collar Fishing this week for the 1,000